100 for 100. The podcast where we take 100 films, we break them down to the grizzle, we analyze them. 100 films I think that every movie watcher should watch at least once. And if you're not a serious movie watcher, if you're just a casual fan of film, you can still go ahead and check out these 100 and get a better, broader appreciation for the motion picture art form. I ranked them from 100 to 1 for you. I did it for you listening right now. And each one of them got a 100-word review, most of which were not pleasant to write. And the accompanying podcast that you were listening to goes with each one a day for the first 100 days of this abysmal year. Yesterday, we gave you the film that started the whole blockbuster classic. We gave you Jaws. 1975, directed by Steve Spielberg. We'll see his name come up again, I do believe. It's called a teaser for you. A little foreshadowing. Go see Jaws if you never have, for whatever un-American reason that would be. Today, we take it back to the 60s, man. We take it back to 1968, Chris Baker. 2001, A Space Odyssey. Now let's get into this 100-word review for 2001. Kubrick adapted Arthur C. Clarke's novel with Clarke's assistance and turned it into what is widely considered the granddaddy of science fiction films. Silence is just as much a character in this film as the actual characters. Keir Dullea and Gary Lockwood deliver stellar performances as emotionally drained astronauts, seemingly less human than their onboard computer, HAL 9000. The jump cut spanning eons is inspired storytelling, showing only what was necessary to prep the viewers for an ultimately wild ride through space. This film is the reason lovers of science fiction still don't trust artificial intelligence to this day. That is correct. Between 2001, Alien? Yeah, I think between 2001, 1960 something, and Alien, 1979, I think. Man, look, still don't trust them. Even after we got years of friendly shit like Star Trek's Data. Nope, still don't trust those robots, those androids. Nope, not a single one of them. It's why we didn't trust the Gertie and Moon, even though Gertie was helpful as shit. I still don't trust them. It's all thanks to my deep-seated mistrust due to 2001: A Space Odyssey. This is Kubrick doing some Kubrick shit. I mean, the dude who faked the moon landing had to do something great in space, right? So, we started the dawn of man, pretty much, is what we got here. We got the apes just aping it around, doing what apes did back in the day, just hanging out and rubbing on their balls, right? And all of a sudden, this black monolith shows up, unannounced, out of nowhere. And the ape, the first one that gathered the fortitude to touch said monolith, gained a little bit of sentience. And he created the first weapon, the bones of old, picked apart animals. And with that first tool, that first weapon, began the beginning of a new spark of civilization, right? It turned into a hammer. It turned into a way to gain dominance over other things. Cut to eons later, and it's under wraps. We find out that another monolith has been discovered buried deep in the moon, and that there is a chain relay to what we assume is another monolith out there in, I do believe it's Jupiter. This is all quite secret. They've prepped a space crew to go out there. These are 2 astronauts, and we are on our way. And what happens when we are on our way is the crux of this entire film. We get the brand new HAL 9000 tasked with running the space station. For being just a machine, HAL is smug as shit. I kind of picked up on that immediately. Even the first time I watched this film, having no foreknowledge of it, I did not like Hal from the beginning, because he had that cool air of detachedness that I was like, I don't think I like this robot too much, not realizing that he would go fucking nuts later on in the end. Being touted as the most superior machine there is, when a flaw is discovered in Hal, Hal is quick to try to cover that shit up and do any and everything to make sure that flaw does not get exposed, which, for being a a artificial intelligence is a very human quality. And then, the results of that is just madness from there. This is an amazing, beautiful movie. Breathtaking shots. Light is also used very well in this. Some of the greatest shots, at least one great shot that I'm thinking of in film, comes from this movie. And if you know 2001, I'm pretty sure you know what shot I'm talking about. It's back to the camera in the suit with the white background. That is hands down one of the top 10 most beautiful shots in film. If I remember to, I will post that shot when this bit of business comes out. Although this is days in advance, I'll probably forget 10 minutes after I stop pressing record. If you haven't seen 2000, if science fiction isn't your thing, I understand that. This goes beyond this goes beyond sci-fi, I would say. I said back in Interstellar, it's not often you get like maybe one or two good, weighty, thoughtful science fiction films a year. I think 2001 definitely fits that qualification. Like I said in the Interstellar review, it is the spiritual successor to 2001, the granddaddy of science fiction films. Dip your toe into this if you're not normally a science fiction person, because the science and the fiction of it is not really the heart of it. The heart of it is the yearning to discover more of what's out there, and the complications that can come from that. So with that being said, man, make sure you check out what number was that? Number 6 on our list. The 2001 A Space Odyssey. It gets fucking weird at the end.